Sighren, where all my gems at? Hey, my gems, what's up? So listen, the other day when I went to that appointment, okay, so I am going to get what I was looking for was a lymphatic drainage. Now the company that I went to, they do lymphatic drainage as well. It is important that you look into that because this is why a lot of us hold on to weight. And this is why a lot of us have health issues is because we are storing toxins in our body that is being stored in the lymphatic system. Now, if you're somebody who have fatty right here, you know, under your arms, or if you tend to get like a little lump here and there under your arms, the lymphatic system up in here as well. You know, if you find yourself getting a little fatty up in here, also up in here, okay, you'll see where it is that your lymphatic system is holding on to and or storing toxins. Now the lymphatic system can get blocked or it can move rather slow. Okay, so you definitely want to, this is why it's good to sweat. If you find yourself where you cannot sweat, that's not good. Your lymphatic system could be blocked and or slow. Okay, you should sweat a lot. You should sweat easily. So a great way to work on your lymphatic system is to go in a sauna. Okay, and also there's dry brushing that you can do for the lymphatic drainage, as well as there are medical procedures that you can go and get where they can do a lymphatic drainage for you. And this is what I went for. So a part of the service I'm going to get from this company is a lymphatic drainage. They're like about $400 each. They do cost. Okay. Now, while I was there, the lady, I was telling her about the iron. Okay. So yeah, she recommended this because she said that she's anemic as well. And that, you know, she said Floradix. Floradix. I'm like, why did it say Flora Vital? So she recommended this right here. Now, she said you can get it from Whole Foods or, you know, Amazon or whatever. Of course, I prefer not to shop Amazon when it comes to supplements, okay? Because I've read crazy reviews and I've heard stories about a lot of people who could just put stuff on Amazon and you don't know where that stuff coming from. Okay, I don't think Amazon checked to make sure that that's actually what's in it. And not only that, a lot of times, which what I've seen, Amazon don't check to make sure things are not already opened. I've received liquid multivitamins that were opened. Okay, they did not have a seal. And Amazon will not return it for whatever reason. You're stuck once you buy multivitamins and stuff like that. So that's why I do not order it from Amazon. So I went into Sprouts and I found it. Now this thing is $60. $59.99. Yes, you heard me correctly. $59.99. And I got it from Sprouts. So that's why I say I wouldn't trust ordering this from Amazon, because if anything go down, you can't get your money back. Okay. So yeah, I would recommend going to maybe Whole Food. I got mine from Sprouts. Publix don't sell it. Okay. I took it day one. You take 2 tablespoons of it. It does include iron. Okay. It has B vitamins and it has a lot of herbs in it. It has grape juice, concentrate, pear juice, black currant, water, cherry juice, blackberry juice, rose hip concentrate, and also carrot juice and L-ascorbic acid. Okay. It doesn't have any coloring. I love that. And it has no alcohol. When I used to take Geritol, I stopped taking Geritol and that SSS tonic because they have alcohol. You could taste it in there. And I couldn't stand that. That alcohol was just not for me. So I took it. It's something that I was able to, you know, take. It didn't taste bad. It didn't taste the best, but it's not bad at all. But yeah, so I'm going to try it and see how it works for me. And yeah, y'all, it is what it is. Okay. But yeah, it's called Flora Vital. It's called Floradix. Okay. Costly. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how long this supposed to last. This look like this about maybe a 1 month supply. $60. Do your thing, boo. Also, I got this right here, which is called Real Root. This is a spray deodorant. It's honestly just water and salt. But I'm going to add an essential oil to it. I've been having just a little bit of complication when it comes to my deodorant. Like under my arms, have been feeling really crazy. Look, y'all. Okay. I don't even want to shave. Okay, I don't even want to shave. I'm going to go and get them waxed is what I'm getting ready to do. But I haven't shaved because I've been paying attention to my underarms. So, yeah, that's it. That's my little medicinal haul. I think that was all I got. Yeah, was this. And this is by Real Root. Okay, I got this from Sprouts. I think you can only get it from them. But it is a deodorant spray. It says mineral salt and water, cruelty free, paraben free, vegan, and this is unscented. So I'm gonna put my own scent in here. So that's pretty much it. All right, why y'all still here? Like, bye.
Y'all, we out here at the park. It's Saturday. This is where we usually come do our walk at. We ain't know all this was going on. Look at all that. We don't know what's going on, child. We coming out here getting ready to go for a walk. We could barely even park. Look at the parking. It sounds like Erykah Badu literally singing. Or maybe that's somebody else. I knew it. Erykah Badu, y'all. Let me see. That ain't Erykah.
All right, y'all. So let me get this stuff put up because I like to cook and clean at the same time, which is something that was taught to me by my husband, y'all. No, I did not start doing that on my own. But my husband used to be like, why don't you clean up while you cook? Because I would be so frustrated. Like first I clean up. After I clean up, then I cook. Okay? And then after I cook, I clean up again. I used to be like, I didn't do that. Clean up this and clean up that. And he just told me, he was like, why don't you clean up while you cook? You know, I'm like, ooh. So shout out to Babe. I told y'all Babe enlightened me on a lot of things he do. So yeah, we're gonna put this stuff here in the trash. Y'all know, y'all keep them garbage bags. Y'all know y'all keep them garbage. I know I do. Period. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna not put it to waste, honey. Okay? I am not gonna put it to waste. No, I'm not. So it is a lovely Sunday. Okay? Wonderful, lovely Sunday. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this right on together. I have a week of classes. So this upcoming week is going to be my first week at doing all of my classes fully. Okay, I don't wash my hair, so my hair is ready for all the wigs this week. I got my gym wig, I got my going out wigs, I got my at-home wigs. I know I said I was going to wear my regular hair. I be saying that, y'all, and I be trying. But y'all know how this hair is. I'm going through a phase of what the hell I'm going to do with it. Okay? It is very simple to just tie it up, and I feel like, you know, it's just, I could care for it better when it's like this, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to with that heat treatment and that's too much heat with having to blow dry it every day and having to flat iron it every day. That would just crush my hair. So even with that one time I did it the last time, I'm like, that was just, you know, too much heat. I got to give it a break. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair yet, y'all. I heard there is a black-owned young lady who makes hair weave, and she don't put the chemicals and stuff in her weave. It's chemical-free and all of that. So I was like, oh shoot! Now I don't know where she sell it at. You might have to order it online. But I saw it and I was like, whoa! Now that's big. Now that's what's up right there. That's what's up. So I'm making this dishwater. Also, I am creating, let me smell. What the hell are they going after? Some birds. Look like it's going after a big old frog or something out there. But anywho, I'm creating my own deodorant, y'all. I'm working on my own deodorant. not to sell, but just to make and use, because they have tutorials on like YouTube or whatever how you can make deodorant. You can get the little empty containers and all and put it in there. So the same way I make like, you know, my body butters and hair butters and stuff. I'm looking into different smells. So I'm testing out different like essential oils to see which one works better with my body. So far I done tried lemongrass. I done tried a citrusy. It's like when you release that sweat and, you know, it turns into that must. If you don't wear deodorant, it turns into that musty smell. You have to find something that meshes with that sweat so you don't get that musty smell. It's okay, you're gonna sweat, but you don't want something that's gonna generate and create that musty smell. So right now, more citrusy scents for me is creating that musty smell. Okay, and it's not like it's a bad must. I could smell like the lemongrass, but with that sweat, it's like musty lemongrass. So I'm moving on to different scents. I'm gonna try a rose, a dragon fruit, a spearmint. I'm gonna try different scents. So right now I'm just testing out what it is that works. So that's something else that I'm, you know, looking into doing. And like I said, this is all just ways for me to be creative, y'all. Okay, that's all, y'all. Sighren got time on my hand. Since I ain't got no job, girl, I ain't got no plans. No, 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 no. So I sit in the house and create all day, girl. Is this broke? She broke this. Why is she keeping this? She done broke this. Lord Jesus. This is my daughter. She wanna she's so independent. Like one of my twins, she just too independent too. It's probably to a fault. Yeah, my daughter, she will meal prep. So she likes to meal prep. And I don't mind her being all independent and wanting to, you know, learn how to cook. She cook her own food, child. She don't really eat. Like if I cook, she might eat like a taste of it, but she won't like eat it, even though she be wanting it. It's just her independence is getting in her head, you know. That girl there is like, I don't know, she need to be independent on other levels too. Okay, some levels I'm like, why aren't you independent right here? Okay, even when it comes to doing hair, she don't want me doing her hair. No, I'm gonna do it, I can do it, I'm gonna do it. And she'll go in there and watch a whole YouTube tutorial. Okay, she will go in there and watch a whole YouTube tutorial, and I'm like, I could have told you this, I could have told you that. There are ways you could, you know what I'm saying, because y'all know I used to do hair. So it's like wanting to help her, but she don't want it. She don't want my help at all. Like, no. She said there are new ways to do things, and I'm like, so does that mean the old ways don't work? Because remember back in the day, we used to braid hair down, you know what I'm saying, and then we'll sew a whole style on top of that. But we took care of the hair. That was my thing. I was the type of stylist that I took care of your natural hair. So when I used to braid, we used to call it a beehive. We used to braid your hair in a beehive, child, meaning we went round and around, and we would sew a style on top of that, or we would bond a style on top of that. But what I would always do is wash and treat my clients' hair. And when they beehive was done, that beehive was so healthy. When they took their hair down, they could leave they sewing in for 2, 3, 4 months. When they took their hair down, it was still moisturized. It was still good, okay? And then I would just wash and treat it again and then braid it down again and put another style. And they would leave it in for like 2 months sometimes. And you know, that's why people used to love to come to me, because I took care of their natural hair as well. So yeah, my daughter, she's finding all of this new way of doing things, and it just doesn't apply to me, the healthiest measure, you know, for the hair, because she has a head full of hair, but she'll go in there and see something on YouTube where they say cut all your hair off, and next thing you know, she cutting all the damn hair off. Child, these kids, honey. As much as I protest against, you know, the influence of the internet and all this stuff, I still have kids. That's why I say living my life as a goddess, honey. A lot of people think, you know, oh, Sighren, you know so much, you're so wise, you're so wisdom, you know, you have so much wisdom and your life must be No, that's why I do this right here, to show y'all that I go through the same that y'all go through, okay? Even as a damn guru, whatever they want to call me, I still go through all of that stuff. Okay, y'all can see, yes, I have to wash dishes. I don't have a maid, okay? I don't want a maid. If I had a bigger house, maybe I would probably have the maid do like, you know, my bathrooms and like my kids. I would have, and just to call it a maid, okay? I would have a cleaning service to do like the little small tedious things. Like I like my curtains vacuumed, okay? I like my window sills washed out. I want my windows clean. I want my window sills clean. I want the baseboards wiped down, doorknobs. You know what I'm saying? Like I would hire a service to do that. But mopping, cleaning, washing dishes, you know, I could do stuff like that. I don't mind cleaning my house because when I clean my house, I pray as I clean. I pray over my house as I clean it. You know what I'm saying? When I go in a room, I bless it, baby. I cleanse it and I bless it. All right? It's just certain practices that I do or I use when I do clean my house. That's why I don't hire nobody, you know, to cook. Even when I go out to eat, you know, I bless my food. I pray over my food, you know. And as I'm cooking, I bless my food. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there are certain practices that I do, like certain things I put in my mop water that are not common cleaning products, meaning you're not going to find them at Target. You're not going to find them at Walmart. You know, there are certain products that I use to clean my my house and mop my floor and wipe down my walls and my doors and all that stuff, doorknobs. Because, you know, you want to clean physical energy, but you want to clean spiritual energy as well, okay? You ever notice in your house when people get sick, when you start seeing people get sick in your house, clean your house. You got some unwanted visitors, okay? Clean your house. When your kids start acting out, clean their room. I know we want our kids to clean their room, but sometimes as parents, we have to go in there, we have to do a deeper cleaning, okay? Because we know how kids clean. Clean them kids' room. It could be some energy in there that's with them kids. Some energy in there got them kids frustrated, depressed, sad, attitude. Kids should be happy, happy-go-lucky and all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's when we are most creative. That's when we're like, we have all of that. The world we can be anything. So you want to make sure that your kids still have that experience. We don't want them depressed. We don't want them sitting in a room all day, don't want to talk to you, always got an attitude with you, hate everybody, hate everything. Listen. Clean them kids' room, baby, okay? I always tell my husband and my kids, they'll tell you, I be saying there's 50 million things outside of that front door that don't love you. But when you come in here, you're going to experience nothing but love, okay? So now I'm making the gravy. I started with this bone broth and stuff. This is what it looks like. I'm going to pour a little bit of browning seasoning in here. This takes a while, y'all. You don't really need too much because a little bit goes a long way with this browning seasoning. And I'm gonna just darken it with the browning. Okay. All I'm gonna do is darken it. All right. So now we're just gonna get ready to add this to the meat. And you know, you just take and pour it over and on top of the meat. All right. Yeah. Very, very, very thick. All right, just like so. So dinner is about ready. We got us some string beans on. I didn't put anything major in them, y'all. I just seasoned them really well, and I ain't put no meat or nothing in them. Of course, we got us some yellow rice. And then for the grand finale, the rabbits. Let's go ahead and check it on out. Oh, look at all the smoke coming from that baby there. Here's le rabbit. All right, so this is what it looks like, y'all. As y'all can see, it looks just like chicken. Let me try to, this fork. So look, let me pick it up for y'all. Look at her. Looks just like chicken. Let me go ahead and turn it over. Look at that, y'all. Look and taste just like chicken. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. It's seasoned to perfection. Let me turn it over. It can be a little tough, so that's why you have to cook it for a while. But this is good, y'all. Look at that. It just fall off the bone. Let me eat a piece since it don't wanna. Okay. So this is what rabbit, this is what rabbit looks like. Like I said, it looks and tastes, honestly, y'all, just like chicken. I cannot tell the difference between this rabbit and chicken when I eat it. Like, and you know, I cannot eat chicken, so y'all, rabbit. Okay, I'm gonna put it on top of a bed of rice with the gravy and some string beans. And yeah, oh my word, let's taste it, y'all. What is up, my gems? I am just getting off live, and it was yet another powerful message. I've done all of my Patreon, so I'm happy about that. And then I went on YouTube and I did my live on the Sighren Speak show. And it's just the messages that be coming up be so powerful and so just informative. And it's just, wow. But I'm excited right now because I did Zumba today. Okay, I lost a nail, but I did Zumba today. After Zumba, I didn't go for a walk. I thought I was gonna walk, but I'm good because I think I did like, let me see. I did 6,600 steps today, so that's not bad. My Body Works class is gonna be tomorrow. So, yeah, but I did a lot today that I'm shocked that I got out the way. And I'm really getting ready for tomorrow. Yeah, I just feel really at peace. Now, it's crazy because yesterday it was a rah-rah energy, but today I feel so peaceful. All of the messages that I gave on Patreon, if you guys haven't, go to Patreon and subscribe. I'm telling you now, will change your life. It's changing my life. When I go live, y'all, I channel. Okay, that's what I do. I channel. Just like when you go to church, your pastor, he channels. Okay, he delivers a message that he gets from the good Lord. Okay, or she, whomever. But yeah, I channel and I give very influential and very powerful messages. And I'm like, it's getting so and so much more stronger and profound and big. I think I gotta go take me, oh Lord, I think I was supposed to take a bath. What is it, 8:52? Oh yeah, I gotta get ready for my bath, y'all. So, but yeah, oh my God, just big, powerful energy, y'all. I bought some stuff from Marshall's today. This bracelet was one of them. See that one in the middle? So cute. That was one of them. I bought that from Marshall's today, along with just a couple of summer pieces. I think I showed y'all when I was in Ross. I picked up some graphic tees and stuff. And then I went to Marshall's and I got, what did I get from Marshall's? I think I got like a dress or something. I don't know, y'all. Oh yeah, I did get a dress, but child, they don't went up. I remember when I brought that dress before, it was like $19.99, and I think now they have them for $29.99. I say, no, y'all didn't change the dang on price. So I'm sitting up here like, I know Ross ain't over here outdoing Marshalls and TJ Maxx. I didn't know they was cheaper. But anyway, I didn't find the shirt that I was looking for at Ross, so boo-hoo on that. I might go to another Ross tomorrow, or maybe it just hasn't reached here yet. I don't know, but I might go to another Ross because I didn't see nothing like it tomorrow. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But yeah, let me go ahead and get me a bath, get in my shower, wash this face, honey, wash this makeup off, wash this body, okay, and get it ready for my Body Works class tomorrow. I'm excited about that. That one I do like arm work and stuff, so I'm like, hooch. Today I did really good at Zumba. I did start out with my the energy drink, okay, but tomorrow I'm gonna do my ginseng. Okay, I'm not gonna do ginseng plus the energy drink. Oh no, I think it's a red ginseng root. But anywho, all right, y'all, I'll see y'all later. Hey, my gems, and happy whatever day of the week it is for you. Okay, it's early in the morning, y'all. It's about 7 o'clock, maybe 7:15, and I'm getting ready to go to my class today. Today I'm doing Body Works again. As you guys can see, your girl is getting it together. So I'm getting ready to go to my class this morning, so I'm making me some coffee is why you see that over there. I've been taking my class all this week. Yesterday was Wednesday, and I took 2 classes back to back, y'all, and went and did the sauna. So I did the sauna Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I did my classes so far Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I have classes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think I have one on Friday. I'm not sure. I got one on Friday, And then that's it. I think that's all I got set up. So I'm not doing any like cardio or anything of that nature. With the cardio, I'm pretty much going to like the park. You know what I'm saying? Going to the park and getting my steps out that way. But it has been rainy this week, so yeah, that's a bummer. But outside of that, when I get back today, I got an early class because today I have consultations and I also have orders to fulfill. So I decided I'm going to get some orders out the way. As y'all can see, my dishes are waiting for me. My family, honey, child, please. They have no mercy on your girl. I would literally come in here and wash every dish and they will come right behind me and put 2 in there. Okay? Right after I wash. So, yeah, I'm just like working on getting everything together as far as my orders and stuff. And I haven't started packing yet, y'all. Watch me. Watch me wait till the last minute and want to start packing. I haven't packed anything yet. So, yeah. I need to make sure that I get started on that. Hold up, y'all. Put some water in here. Just a little bit more. Get the rest of the pooch. Yeah, I haven't started packing yet, y'all. As a matter of fact, while I'm down here, I need to go in them boxes and get some some supplies because I got to make some orders and stuff and take them upstairs. But yeah, it's just it can become a little overwhelming, but I know I could do it. And so let me see what I'm gonna get through with today. Hold on, y'all. I got a little coffee. Okay, and again, I have my cup that says Sage that. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, it's a little strong. It's a little strong. But yeah, my class started at 8:30. It's 7:19 now. I have just enough time to go and put my bag together. I gotta see if I have some more. Yeah, I have to order more gym clothes. I do want to be a little more inspired. Y'all know when I go to the gym, I always feel like I got a man. What's your man? Okay, but anywho, I always feel like, you know, I got a man. You know, like I ain't going to the gym to impress nobody, but I do need to understand that it is important to impress myself. It is important to impress myself. I got to stop looking outside of me. And now, honestly, y'all already see when your girl get it on up together, baby, they be, you know what I'm saying? I do attract a lot of unnecessary, well, I ain't gonna say unnecessary. I do attract a lot of attention, right? So I don't really be liking to, you know, get dressed and all of that, but I shouldn't let that stop me and have me walk around here looking all crazy just because I don't want nobody to bother me. So I'm just going to step into my true nature, you guys. I'm just going to step out as me and, you know, put myself together, present myself a lot better, and stop trying to live in the shadow. Because with me trying to constantly live in the shadow, although it's comfortable, it's uncomfortable at the same time because that's really not me. Okay? So, yeah. And I'm just like, you know, hold up. Yeah, that's really not me to live in the shadow, y'all. It's like, I'm just that person that when we in the club, I'm just gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in VIP and chill. Like, I ain't out doing all this craziness and stuff. I did that in my younger days. Y'all gotta understand, I'm a very seasoned woman, okay? My oldest son is 31. Okay, right? And that's a child I gave birth to, right? My oldest is 31 years old. So I'm a very seasoned woman, y'all. I'm not trying to be out here, you know, shaking a tail feather and all that stuff. I'm at that age where I'm ready to settle down and just enjoy life, you know, travel and enjoy the luxuries of this place we live on. Yeah, I gotta, you know, what I like to do, what I want to do, it's just different. I'm more in like chill mode, you know. You guys will see once we move, because then I'll be able to, well, kind of, sort of, I'll be able to get into what it is that I want to get into. But as of right now, I'm so busy trying to, one, tone down the business just a little bit while I get prepared to move. And then start getting prepared to move. And we got to go look at places and all that stuff. So we have some traveling and things that are coming up. But honey, okay, your girl is girling, all right? I'm looking more at 60, right, y'all? I'm heading towards, I'm taking the stairway to 60. I'm taking the stairway to 60. Yes, I'm taking step by step. Yes, I am. So I ain't trying to be bull messing around and all of this other stuff, y'all. I got things to do, okay? I got things to do, child. Your girl gonna be able to use that senior citizen discount at Ross soon, honey. I think they say 62, right? Or is it in the 50s now? I don't even know. It might have been 55, y'all. I think it's 55. You know, on Tuesdays, child. You know, I used to use that. Child, I used to use that back in the day, child. Can you give me today's senior citizen? Yes, I'll take that. But for real, yeah. So I'm focused more on getting myself together, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm at that point where I've raised kids, and I got grandkids here. My grandbaby will be here tonight or tomorrow, I believe, so far. You know, my son could change his mind at any minute, but so far I think they'll be here tonight. So yeah, I'm raising grandbabies now, y'all, okay? I think I got 9 grandkids. Look at me. I got 9 grandkids, y'all. Y'all think it's a joke around here? Okay. 9 grandkids, child. So yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. But anywho, let me go ahead and get myself to this damn class. And this is gonna be a tough class. This girl, her name is Kyra. She's very good, but she does a lot of jumping. You know, she like the, you know what I'm saying? She good though. She gonna have you sweating, okay? But she do a lot of jumping, so I gotta take it easy on my knees. Cause last night, honey, with me doing these classes every day, ooh, child, them legs was, I felt like I had restless leg syndrome last night, child. Yes, I did. But I went through it. I ain't rub nothing or take nothing. You know, I don't really like taking things, but I will rub some Tiger Balm on my legs quick. But I ain't do that. So I ended up falling asleep, child, and that was that. But anywho, I'm gonna have to go through my closet, y'all. I'm gonna take y'all with me when I go through my closet, clean out my closet. I'm not really going too many places right now. Although y'all saw me go to that one place where I was gonna let them like do this up in here, you know, and up in, not really there, but my back, get that little roll out my back, cause he left a little roll right here. Y'all see it? He left a little roll right there, and it's not as like over here is not as bad. Like you don't really see it. But over here is where he left that little roll, and that is just so annoying to me. And I didn't want to do full-on lipo to get that, but I might just do full-on lipo and get it over with, child, because ain't nobody got time for that, all right? All that going back and back and back, just going there and then let me be done. And it's really corrective, so it's not like necessary, but I do, you know, it does mess with my confidence just a little bit, especially when I have on like a bikini, or if I want to wear like a top, you know, that the back is out or something. Child, you got that little one jelly roll over there and ain't none on the other. That thing look crazy. So I do want to fix that, or I am gonna fix that. I'm just trying to see the best way for me to do it, y'all. I know it could be a one and done. When I went to this doctor here in Atlanta, we paid him, I think it was almost $10,000. It was like $8,900, y'all. His name is Dr. Curves, I think, or Dr. something with the booty. I don't know. I forget his name. I hopefully I've been unfounded by the time this show, and I've been put it up here. But he did, you know, allegedly. Let's go back. Allegedly, he did. I think it ain't Dr. Curves, is it? I don't know. I'm gonna think of his name, but allegedly. Because when I went in, the day I went in, allegedly, Nene Leakes had just left. Like we literally walked right past each other. Okay, like, well, not see to where we saw each other, but really, like, as I was walking in, I just saw the back of somebody, and I didn't pay attention. And they are not supposed to tell you. I guess they have an NDA, but you know how it is when them girls work in them office shop, they be spilling the beans. It was like, you know, Nene just left here. I was like, that's who that was. It was like, yeah. I was like, I recognize that, but, you know, but anyway. Allegedly, Candy from Atlanta Housewives, allegedly the Braxton's mother and or one of the Braxtons went to this doctor. So he was very big way back when, because this was in 2017 when I was getting ready to go to him. So I went in, I got my consultation, and I paid. They paid everything up front. Everything was paid that day. And then I had a paper that I had to take to my doctor. So when I took the paper to my doctor did my blood work and everything, and then my numbers were short somewhere. I don't know. It could have been my iron. Something was short, and they were like, no, they couldn't approve me for the surgery. So when I took the paperwork back to them, they ended up refunding me my money, which they tried to keep it at first. They was like, oh, we'll refund everything except, like, I think $3,000 or something. But, oh, hell no. Not I said Sighren, okay? Then they ended up refunding me my money, because I'm like, well, my doctor said, you know, y'all want me to go against doctor's advice, so y'all can't ever do anything, you know, on me until my doctor approves it. So they ended up refunding me my full, I think it was $8,900, $8,600, and that was just to do my back. That was it. Just to get the little rolls out of my back that the guy left. And that was that. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go through that again, because I don't know if my doctor will approve me, and then I don't want to have to pay these people all this money. They have to fight to get my money back. So, and even when it came to that little place that I went to, so they was like, I think they charged it was going to be $2,500 or $2,600 for them to do like the little, you know, and it ain't even like lipo. It's like a machine that they use that they just melt the fat or something like that. That's what they say. But I really wasn't too keen on the results that I saw. I'm like, look, I need snatch. This is really not giving snatch. But it's like you need 16 and 25 sessions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm not going to be here that long, because I think they do a session every 2 weeks. But even they was like, because I think we gave them like $500 or something that day. And they was like, oh, that's non-refundable. Anything you put down, because they like to pressure you. They're like, oh, if you do it today, it'll be $2,500. But if you come back, then it's going to be $2,800. You know what I'm saying? So it was like something like that. It was like, oh, if you put down something today, like a promise to pay, or, you know, if you put down something, we'll keep you at this amount right here. You know, so I'm like, I really want some time to think about it. You know, I came here just to see what your process is. And, you know, I don't want to be pressured to do it. But yeah, they was like, oh, you can't get that $500 back. So that's why I say I don't have time for these places like this, you know, and this is why I'm doing more work on myself. And also, you got to get to the root cause of your weight, you know. So I'm working on why you know, feel the way you feel, and why your weight is the way it is. Because it don't make no sense to get surgery if you still going to eat unhealthy. It makes no sense to get surgery if you still going to be drinking like it's nobody's business. Wait until you're done with that. And then, you know, get your surgery when you can, you know, really treat and respect your body the way it should be treated. Because, you know, if you're not gonna do right, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about myself, y'all. You know, I'm grateful that I didn't go back and get any surgery done when I was eating the way I was eating, especially chicken. I was still eating chicken then, y'all. Okay. So I'm grateful that now I know better ways to take care of my body, and I can, you know, hold on to the results. I didn't gain anything after my tummy tuck. Like, I don't feel like my body is, you know, has shifted, because sometimes people do get tummy tuck and you be like, you got one? Some people would get a tummy tuck and then have more kids. That sounds so uncomfortable. Like, I don't get that part. What? It sounds so uncomfortable to me. But anywho, to each his own, okay? But yeah, I'm to a point now where I feel like I will be able to get and see results and maintain the results. I want that, like, you know, I don't want to say I want anything different, but Beyonce is somebody who I really feel like her surgery is so subtle. A lot of people don't like to admit that Beyonce has had surgery, but Beyonce has been having surgery for, I'm going to put up a picture. Nobody has ever seen this, where you can clearly see Beyonce had lipo in that stomach. And this was before any kids. This was before Destiny Child was bumping. Woo, yes. Yes, you can clearly see she had just got surgery. Well, she had got lipo. So, you know, with lipo, you could go out. You don't have to be, you know, at home on rest or anything. But yeah, there's a lot of people out here who got surgery. And I think being quiet about it, you know, say something. It's cool. You know, it's cool. But anywho, let me go ahead and get my self together for this class, y'all, before they start without me, and I'm gonna be mad, all right?